Here's how a pre-med student at Duke sold his company to Twitch and started one of the biggest business podcasts in the world.
I thought I was going to be a doctor, not because my parents were going to force me. And a lot of people think that because I'm Indian, but I just thought that's what I wanted to do. And it's a funny thing, right? Like we tell people when they're 18 years old, 17 years old, hey, pick a major, pick a track. And then, by the time they're 20, if they realize I don't really like this, they feel like they're falling behind in university. Like, oh, I spent 2 years. I said I was pre-med or whatever. So I went all the way, took the MCATs, was ready to go to med school. I thought, hey, why don't I see if I like being a doctor? I took all these physics and chemistry and biology classes, but I never actually met a doctor and saw what they do day to day. So I finally, took my education into my own hands, and I went and I shadowed this doctor who was a surgeon for a sports team. And it was like exactly what I would have wanted to do. He was awesome. And I actually realized, okay, I can be good at this. But man, I saw what the life was like, and I was like, you help a lot of people, but there's a very low creativity as a doctor. I was like, I don't know if I would want to do this for 2 years, let alone 20. And I made a shift, and that shift was down the world of startups or entrepreneurship. For the next 10 years, I basically started a bunch of businesses that mostly failed and just got my ass kicked for like 8 years straight. Towards the end, started to get my ass kicked a little bit less. And 2019, sold my company to Twitch or Amazon technically. And then in the side, invest about $2.5 million a year into other people's startups. I have a podcast called My First Million that's done pretty well.